Hello and welcome to another video. This one we're testing a DeLorean. You may ask why. I'm asking the same question. Right, apparently you could drop an engine in there, which I have done with catastrophic, as you can see there, uh, catastrophic results as it were. And as you can see, the front is lifting off the ground so much, it's ridiculous. You can see it bouncing around all over the place. So this is one of these prime times where you've dropped something into a car or you've tuned it and you've completely ruined the car. So what I wanted to see was, can I fix this? Can I actually make this better, as in faster? And can I make a benefit from using the ridiculous engine? I can't even remember what it is. So it's a very, very short video. And you're just going to see gradually the testing process of me gradually changing things. So this first lap, as you can see, we were just getting a feel for how bad the car was. And like I say, the front's lifting off the ground, it's bouncing all over the place. So what we're going to do is we're going to gradually buy parts of the car, and as we go really wide there, and then each test, so now we're going on to test 2. So now we've actually sort of bought some suspension parts and we've lowered it a bit, and you can see we've completely lost it there. However, you will notice it's not bouncing around so much. The front isn't lifting up so much. So this is going in the right direction. We're testing a Brands Hatch because I always do. I like Brands Hatch Indy, always like it as a good test track. Because it's very, what's the word, it's quite tricky and not particularly a fast track. As we go there and we lose it again, smoke pouring off tyres, but as you can see, we are finally getting a bit better. So we've lowered it, and we have put on a power restrictor, bits and pieces like that, to see if we can just turn it down a bit at a time and make it more controllable, so we could actually race it if we wanted to at some point. It may be that we don't want to, but if we do want to, it would be handy. And like I say, I just want to prove the point that if you do mess a car up, you might be able to get it back. So we're going to skip on now to another test. So there we've totally lost it, as you can see on the straight, clouds of smoke. So not going very well. Better, but not going very well. So we're now going to paint it gold, because that's going to make such a difference. And as you can see there, as we slid around that corner, yes, we lost the back end there, and yes, we're on the grass, but actually it is starting to grip. I know we're facing the wrong way, but ignore that. As you can see, the car is looking tighter and tighter as we get a massive wheel spin. That's just from the power. But as you can see, it's definitely more planted. We've not got none of the bobbing about now or leaning, and it definitely feels tighter, and it's definitely getting easier to drive. Slowly but surely, it is getting easier to drive. So this is quite encouraging, and yeah, you can see the car just looks a lot better position. By putting the wing on, it gives you downforce, so that does help well. Right, we're skipping on now to the final test, I believe it is. I think it's the final test. And we've put a strip on it, and also we put prototype vehicle, because I felt that was apt in this case, doing all this testing. So here we are. So now this is with ballast, power restrictor, ECU computer, and things like that. And I've basically, messed about with them as much as I can to try and get the car more stable, and it's so much more stable. You can see it's more planted, as we've said. We're now hitting the apexes just about without it moving around too much, and it's still got some performance. We'll come to that right at the end. Don't go anywhere. Not long to go, but at the end, like I say, I do sort of use Brands Hatch as my sort of test track. And it'll be interesting to see where this finishes in the points with this engine, because obviously it is a road car, it's a DeLorean, so it's not a very good car. And we've whacked in this ridiculous, I think it's like a 5.7 litre, whatever it is. So it'd be interesting, because obviously it should have sort of straight line speed, but obviously it's not going to handle well, although we have messed about with it to try and get it handling well. So the time, I'm really looking forward to see what sort of time this can hit against, say, a normal car. We need to test it sort of against a normal road car. And obviously a race car would be good, so we'll see what we've got there at the end. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. It is drivable. I can use it now if I wanted to. It's not perfect, don't get me wrong, and you could probably spend another few hours tweaking it. But as you can see there, as we crossed the line, a lot more handy. So we're going to switch to the old chart now and see how well it did. So as you can see there, circled a 46.8, I believe. That's not bad. If you look on there, number one is a Group 3 Porsche. So that is a race car, not a road car. Obviously, the DeLorean's a road car. So the Group 3 race car has downforce and good brakes. So that did a 45.9. And then we've got a Jaguar XJ13 66 with a 46.2. That's a very good car. So I'm quite pleased with that, that I've managed to get it to a 46.8. Probably could get in the low 46s, I think, maybe even a late 45. So yeah, I'm really impressed with that. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. It was only a quick one today, and I'll see you in another soon. Thanks for watching.